Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
49, check 49.
Here's Pollard again. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Prescott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike 7, Mike 7. Here we go.
Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
The Cowboys at 9-7 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's get that ball. Watch the safety creep.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard
with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 50.
The slot man in motion right.
I'm coming after you.
Smash. Red.
I'm coming after you. 57. Mike, 57.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Slam. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right
Mega.
They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Slant to Adams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Here we go. Watch tight end. You got 3 down. Mike 18.
Eagle blue.
Watch 18. 18's the Mike. Curve it. Mike 18. Watch the curve.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Back to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware. Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll look to throw again. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
Steal. Check, steal. 10. Ready, go.
Now Bell. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Red, 38.
Go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, switch gears.
Ready.
They'll try again with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Down, 45, right.
Here we go. Check safety.
Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now a throw here to his running back. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
12, 10.
18, Mike, 18. I got you.
Red, yellow. Cut, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Prescott.
And that one almost intercepted. But it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Hey, check, Mike, 57.
Yellow.
Adams,
Go.
the man in motion left.
Blaster. 6.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, let's get in them holes.
10. Hunt.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. First down, and it's Pollard again.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. So first and 10 now from the 30.
10 cycles. Slice blue.
51 the Mike.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Fury. Yellow.
51, Mike 51.
Check hunt.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14.
Here we go.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Black shot.
I'm going back to you. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Ready. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Joker, 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 Joker. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shift, shift. Big edge, big.
Let's go. Hunt.
Jacobs again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Right here, guys.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Micah Parsons,
the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up a throw. And now here is another interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. A screen to Bell.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. 22 needle.
Mike 51.
Black Ultra.
He's scared. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51. It's our time. It's our time. Go, Mike 51.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught here by Adams.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Throwing here, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a give here to Pollard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
130 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle.
Long knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's long. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score